Ladies and gentlemen, I'm BurningDogFace, and I'm delighted to welcome you to Let's Play Quake 4. This game came out in 2005, and it's a first-person shooter that continues the storyline of Quake 2 and its expansion packs. We're going to be skipping Quake 3 Arena, because in addition to not really having anything to do with Quake 2, it's so deathmatch focused that, well, even its campaign is really just a bunch of fights against bots on multiplayer maps. Before we begin, I'd like to give a very special shout out to Carlos, a Burning Dog fan who gifted me this game, actually at the same time that he sent me Quake 2 and both expansion packs. His generosity is matched only by his appreciation for this franchise. So thank you, Carlos. I can't tell you how much this means to me. I hope you enjoy this series, because it's dedicated to you. I'd also like to mention that this is going to be a blind LP. I stepped into the very first area in order to get a reading on the frame rate and audio levels. But other than that, everything we're about to see is new to me. I'm going to play this game for the first time ever, and you guys get to come along for the ride. So, without further ado, let's play Quake 4. I almost said Quake 2. Old habits. Private, try not to shoot yourself in the foot. Oop. Corporal, you can hit a moving target, usually. Lieutenant, shoot first, ask questions later. General, an unstoppable death machine.
Warning, incoming attack.
All right, you maggots, haul ass or die! Go, go, go! We're clear!
Some ride, eh, buddy? Who's the new guy?
Matthew Kane, one certified badass.
A man like Kane could get us killed.
Shut the hell up, Strauss.
Gentlemen, good news in the war against Strogg. A lone Marine battled through enemy lines and killed the Strogg's leader, the Mackerel. He's also disabled the Strogg planetary defense guns, so it's a ground pounder's war from here on out. HQ's ordered us to assist clearing out a landing zone for a mobile command center.
We're hit! Another missile's locked on. Firing
Well, that's a hell of a welcome. Can I take that guy's gun? No? Well, we're back in the thick of it. Quake 2 didn't really have a lot in the way of story. Which makes it easy to summarize, actually. The short version is that Earth gets attacked by an alien species called the Strogg in order to weaken us for an inevitable invasion afterwards. Humanity decides not to put up with that, so instead they launch a preemptive counter-invasion of the Strogg homeworld, Stroggos. The first game was basically the exploits of a dude named Bitterman, who was the only survivor, or one of the only survivors, I should say, of the first wave of invaders of Stroggos, as he ran around the surface sabotaging defensive facilities in order to make it easier on the second wave. And guess what? We're finally here. The second wave, baby. I guess this is supposed to be the same blaster that you start the other game with.
Well, shit. You're not dead.
Hey.
Lucky for you, Lieutenant Voss was in a hurry to move out. Rhodes wanted to bury you. The LT left orders that everyone's supposed to hook up with the squad ASAP. Just go through those doors. You'll run into him eventually.
I'm not going to shoot his computer. That would be a dick move.
HQ,
There,
come in, HQ.
he's stabilized for the
Rhino
moment. You're Kane, right? My name's Anderson. Here, let me heal you.
HQ.
Okay, that's it. If you get hurt, find a medic. They'll heal you up.
Thank you.
HQ, this is Rhino Squad. Please respond.
You might be able to tell from this pitch black corner that this game is running on the same engine as Doom 3.
This is Rhino Squad.
Here's a handy thing I discovered. Now that I think about it, I wonder if this is a comment on how everyone complained that you couldn't do this in the original version of Doom 3. I, of course, never had to put up with that because I played the BFG edition, which put the flashlight on your armor instead of needing you to switch to it manually.
HQ, do you read?
I thought that was a Master Chief helmet, Spartan armor. What's it called? Mjolnir. But no, apparently not.
Please respond.
Fine, I'll go where I'm supposed to go. You know, I say it's supposed to make it easier in the second wave, but, you know, as we see the ship crash landed, you know, a bunch of people died. But here's the thing. I have so far seen 2 people who are on foot and in fitting condition, other than myself.
This is Rhino Squad.
And that's more than I ever saw in Quake 2. Nope.
HQ.
A hell of a hitch up.
Come in, HQ.
Oh, that reminds me. I'll use this thing.
Target acquired.
Oh god. Whoa. Okay then. Yeah, that seems about right.
Why don't you go find your squad?
Noted. Exploding barrels. I didn't mention, who are the Strogg? They're basically the horror movie version of the I was gonna say of the Zerg, which is totally wrong. The horror movie version of the Borg, who, let's face it, are already kind of horrifying. Oh, I am running. This is what happens when I hold down shift. That's a major difference. Or someone doing the math at some point, working out that the guy in Doom could sprint at 50 miles an hour. I don't suppose you could.
HQ, come in, HQ. This is Rhino
Don't
Squad.
move.
Okay, yeah.
Done.
If I click when that icon is up, instead of just shooting him, it makes him interact with me. Okay, noted. You can't shoot friendly targets.
Please respond.
Yeah, the Strogg are a race of cyborgs whose whole thing is kidnapping people or, you know, taking prisoners of war. And, well, they either grind you up and turn you into their only source of food, which is called Stroylant. I've been to the factory. It sucked. Or they turn you into more of them. Ooh. I don't need that right now. Fine. Fuck it, leave it on. You do not want that to happen to you. Ooh, drop pod. Oh, they don't have names on them anymore. That's the only way I knew my dude's name was Bitterman. I actually got myself killed finding out my own name in the Ground Zero expansion pack. At that point, it was Stepchild. And of course, the protagonist of The Reckoning was Joker. You know what? Let's not go that way. I could be wrong. Oh, I see green and red lights on the other side of the door. Fine. Can I just say, I actually kind of prefer the design of the old blaster over this thing. Because, this just looks like a fancy pistol. The old one looked properly sci-fi. Although I did discover one thing when I was fucking around getting my, my testing done. Is they've made an improvement, apparently. Neat. Now that's more like it. Sorry about that, I just wanted to improve my mouse sensitivity. Let's right-click doing this thing. Ooh, that's it. Neat. Right, cyborgs. They probably have reinforced skulls or something. Okay, that's new. You never needed to reload in the old game. Fair enough. I mean, it is the Doom 3 engine. I remember that being a thing in Doom 3, where the enemies disintegrate after they die. Man, this thing like the lightning bolt with the wings does bring back some memories, which is kind of crazy. I kind of like these... Oh, fuck.
This is no place to let your guard down. Come on, let's see if we can't find my squad up ahead.
The fuck was that thing? I didn't recognize that. I mean, these guys are kind of... The guys I've been fighting are kind of like the guards. I think they were called guards. They had machine guns for arms. Or no, some of them had blasters for arms, actually. Oh, and there were those guys I hated with shotguns for arms. Man, now I remember. They'd put them right behind corners in Ground Zero and walk me into blind traps. Ow! That was dumb. Oh, crap! Dude, you fucking idiot. You almost got me killed. Just making sure.
I heard the dropship you rhinos were on to the direct hit. You're lucky to still be breathing.
That was what happened when I clicked on him, trying to blow his brains out of frustration. Just a second. Oh dear. I forgot to restart my timer after I paused it. Well, let's take the time to save it. Test. I don't know, let's put the metal horns in here. Let's put a real name in there since that seems to have fucked everything up. Real name. Awesome. Close enough. Oh, and you can also quick save and quick load. Wouldn't have it any other way. This game is old enough that, the fuck? Fucking stupid meat computers. Oh, red. Never mind. Okay, fine. Matthew Kane, huh? I've never had a real name before. Thanks, Hillstrom. 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 I guess I'm with, Oh yeah, there was a rhino on the side of the dropship, wasn't there? That was not me. That was an auto-save.
My legs. I can't move them.
HQ, I have a man down and require a medic.
Sorry.
HQ, come in.
Just wanted to get a squeeze in there.
Kovich, what took you so long to get back?
Sorry, Sarge. I had a run-in with a Strogg. I met this Marine from Rhino Squad.
Sup?
Your Rhino squad? Hightail it back to the landing site, grab your medic, and bring him here.
Cool. I can do that.
We were dropped in the wrong freaking zone. There's Strogg everywhere. Get me out of here. Hold tight, Marine. We have your location and help is on the way.
I wonder if those are the new Berserkers. These guys are kind of a joke in the last game. I called them Mr. Pokey because they had an arm shaped like a big spike. I don't like that these guys aren't dropping any ammo. Honestly, it seems to work better that way. Without zooming in, I mean.
Okay.
Nope! That's definitely a Berserker, and he has lightning powers. Well, I suppose that takes away one tradition. I used to shoot the bodies until they dibbed because there was an enemy that could bring them back to life.
For a lost cause, do not attempt to evac us. Armadillo Squad, you have the flank left. Flank left, damn it! We jump. See if you can...
Yeah, definitely more horrifying now.
Marine down? Yeah, I can go. Lead the way. Let's not lose focus here. Get me to that injured man.
Fuck. I can't make him,
Can't afford to waste time. Show me where the injured man is.
Oh, well, now he's no longer right here, so let's get going. Oh. Okay, this is the way I have to go now. Fair enough. Ow. Didn't want him to hit Anderson here. Ooh! Not a waste that. Oh, close seal. What have I opened? I guess it was this. Oh, that was useful.
So many lives wasted.
Welcome to Stroggos, buddy. I'm not sure I've ever actually seen an organic Strogg, like the original species, or if there even is one. Maybe they're all just cyborgs. All the ones I've seen are made out of humans. Door is locked. That's no good.
Orbital artillery has just been informed. Bombardment to commence in 3, 2, 1.
I was just starting to say earlier, let me do this so I can get my thoughts together. This game is just old enough that it isn't compatible with the Xbox 360 controller. I probably would have played it, you know, like this anyway, because it's a Quake game. But, it's also old enough, it was before people finally got their shit together and agreed that, that subtitles should be standard. Or at least a standard option. So I'm afraid I cannot turn on subtitles, and I apologize in advance if I ever talk over anything important by accident. Yeah, I know I could have gone through here. Just wanted to make sure there was no new goods or services hidden back here. Like this. Boom. Called it. What the fuck am I doing? Exploding barrels, nothing useful back here. Fuck, I almost shot that guy. Or no, I guess I couldn't.
My legs, they're numb.
Don't worry, you'll be fine. Here. I gave him a med pack and sedated him. He'll be okay.
Thanks, son. Kane, you're free to go. Take that door and it'll get you to your squad.
So, you might remember the computer that pops up. Computer updated. With a little shitty voice. I hit tab just now and it... Well, it brings up a mission objective at least. The survivors of Rhino's squad have made their way into the Strogg fortress ahead. Hurry up and join them. I think the exact nature of the Strogg attack is that they dragged a meteor behind their ships and threw it at our planet. So, you know, fuck them.
Ah, so you did survive. I won debate with Rhodes. We were not properly introduced. I am allowed to report base. Rhino squad sharpshooter. Lieutenant Voss stationed me here to guard the flank. But you are to proceed that way and rendezvous with the rest of our squad.
Okay. I seem to be a silent protagonist, so I'm assuming that Matthew Kane won't get any more personal development than Bitterman's stepchild or Joker, who you may remember I made up ridiculous backstories for. I think it was Stepchild who wanted to go back and what's it? Hit on that girl from the coffee shop? Bitterman was a family man who wanted to go home and have a barbecue with his wife and kids. And Joker would go home and finally ask out that guy he'd had a crush on forever. I can see the second line is successful. I don't know. Oh. Actually, that's a timer, so that's a good place to call it. We're right back in the shit, you guys. I'm BurningDogFace, and I'll see you in the next episode of Let's Play Quake 4, when we press onward and try to rejoin the rest of Rhino Squad. I don't have anything insightful to say, so I'll just see you next time. Later!